Well, I thank the gentleman for yielding, and Mr. Speaker, I want to also thank Chairman Smith, along with his bipartisan colleagues, in joining together and authoring this legislation and bringing this bipartisan legislation forward and speaking in support of the respect of human rights in Ethiopia. It's taken us a very important first step, members, for what needs to be identified and move forward in terms of identifying what has been happening for too long, where the Ethiopian government has been persecuting the Oromo, Ethiopia's largest minority and ethnic group. Peaceful protests, led largely by Oromo's youth, have been met with government repression. Hundreds have been killed and thousands more have been injured. Now, most of those have also been arrested and detained by Ethiopia's security forces. Estimates are that hundreds of thousands of Oromians have been uprooted from their homes and forced to flee the persecution and the violence. And there's no doubt that Ethiopia is a very important U.S. ally, but that does not mean that we should turn a blind eye as it oppresses its people. Now, in my state of Minnesota, we are home to the largest community of Oromians outside of Ethiopia. They're valued members of our community, and we're very fortunate to have them. I joined many Ethiopians and Oromians actually this past Sunday night when I attended a very large and moving interfaith rally with members of the African and Jewish community, and we were all together reaffirming their commitment to religious freedom, to diversity, and to justice. And sadly, many Oromians today won't find these ideals in their home country of Ethiopia. So, Mr. Speaker, today the House can speak with a solid, strong voice to support human rights and also condemn the killing of innocent protesters and the arrest and detention of journalists and students and political leaders. And we're also at the same time urging through this resolution that the protesters also refrain from violence and also urge the Ethiopian government to take very concrete steps to end its persecution and oppressive conduct. So today we have an opportunity to take these important steps in showing our solidarity with the Oromians, and I hope my colleagues will join in support of this resolution. Now I yield back.
Gentleman yields back. Gentleman from New Jersey.